celebration shot here from half court. That's it for the first quarter. It's been all Raptors. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Lowry with it. It's an 11-point game. To Van Vliet.
Hold on, space out. ISO. Oh, I got me one.
Nothing going here on that drive. Fred Van Vliet, the pass, taken away by the Kings. The rebounds corralled by the Raptors. Fred Van Vliet to Lowry. Harry Giles sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Drives, but a shot won't go down.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Kings with the ball. Buddy Hield. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Entering the game for Sacramento.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Here comes the screen. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Toronto with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Cauley Stein to Harrison Barnes. The Raptors able to clear the board. To Danny Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Lowry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Fires the three. And the Kings able to clear the board. Cauley Stein to Barnes. To Hield. Oh, emphatic slam.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Toronto has the basketball. Lowry to Leonard. Oh, he had him there for a second. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot even.
Now a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
The opportunity to attend the post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Gets it in the right corner. Marc Gasol with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Lynn. That's corralled by Bagley. Into the front court, it's Fox. Under a minute to go before halftime. Danny Green to Leonard. Has a chance. Shot for Leonard, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Strong finish, that's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kawhi Leonard. Bagley there for the board. Fox into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
That'll do it for the first half. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead.
The Raptors in it, fellas.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Lowry into the front court. His team on top by 13. Pascal Siakam to Lowry, driving right to the basket. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Looking good, 4 for 5.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Harrison Barnes. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Gasol. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
Fox across the timeline. Down a bundle. Pascal Siakam. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. They lead it by 14. To Danny Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. Pascal Siakam to Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. To Bagley. Almost. And he's not getting the call.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Lowry with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
I got blocked.
Leonard to Gasol. Marc Gasol. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Marc Gasol swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Sacramento.
Buddy Hield to Alec Burks. Serge Ibaka pins it. 4th this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Here we go.
Buddy Hield to Alec Burks. Here comes the screen. Alec Burks. Here's Leonard for 2. And a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
It's the Kings now with the ball.
Defense, let's go.
Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. 3 quarters down, and it's been all Raptors. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A+ game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Kyle Lowry with the rock. To Leonard.
Rotate.
Watch cut.
Pascal Siakam. Lowry. Can't get the bounce. Fox with it. His guys down big. De'Aaron Fox slams it down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Leonard to Powell. To Leonard. for three. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Cauley Stein powers it through. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Leonard. Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line. Kawhi Leonard has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Into the front court, it's Fox. He'll run the offense. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
De'Aaron Fox at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. And he makes them both. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Here comes the screen. Lowry. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Harry Giles rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
De'Aaron Fox. Down low, Cauley Stein. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
I got him.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Lowry. Pascal Siakam to Powell.
Cut, I got yours.
The jumper's off the mark. To Fox. Alec Burks. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. Pascal Siakam tips it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Pascal Siakam to Ibaka. Shot from in close, no good. De'Aaron Fox stuffs it down with authority.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Toronto with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. That's no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds.
Oh, I thought that was a dunk. Easy.
Not too many times you see a poster for the defender, but that was brilliant.
Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
The Raptors were merciless in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Check out the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors. The Kings really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Sacramento Kings.
Game traffic. Assists.
The Toronto Raptors were very impressive in the way they shared the ball, giving each other the opportunity to not just take good shots, but great shots. That's what I believe made the difference for them in this game, that being the great assists.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the... Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.